In this edition of City News, find out why some Hawthorne residents were happy to be moving. Also learn about some major road construction projects. Plus see why these police officers were recognized. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. The new Bridge of Hope Community Housing welcomed its first residents. We take you there to show you more. A small group of unhoused Hawthorne residents now have a place to call home.
Today we are launching the Bridge of Hope, which are tiny homes for the homeless here in the city of Hawthorne.
It doesn't just look like a shelter, it really does look like a community.
This 12-unit community will provide interim shelter for those who have gone through the process with the city's Homeless Services Department.
It's just really impressive. A laundry facility and a pantry, some common areas. Each of these units are really although small, quite remarkable.
The residents will also be provided with 3 free meals a day, plus wraparound services to help prepare them for life after this.
They will be provided with case management, housing navigation. They will be provided for any medical attention that they need. So if they need to go to the doctor, we'll be able to take them to fulfill their appointments.
The interim tenants are a case-by-case situation and can be housed in these homes anywhere from 30 to 180 days. For more information on the Bridge of Hope Community Housing, call the Homeless Services Department at 310-349-1663. The City of Hawthorne has been holding a Toiletries Drive for the Bridge of Hope Community Housing that ends on June 14th. Some of the items needed are shampoo, bars of soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, and socks. For a full list of items being collected and drop-off locations, call 310-349-2901. A groundbreaking ceremony recently took place at the corner of Hawthorne Boulevard and 120th Street. Reporter Michelle Mizell has the story.
In continuing efforts to improve traffic flow and make streets more pedestrian-friendly, city officials recently broke ground on 2 exciting road improvement projects.
Those are the major intersection over here, sometimes called flyby. So we want to slow down the traffic, especially during the rush hour.
That intersection is 120th Street and Hawthorne Boulevard, one of 9 intersections from Felton Avenue to Prairie Avenue that will be improved as part of the 120th Street Improvement Project. The second project is called the Hawthorne Boulevard Mobility Improvement Project Phase 2 and will include upgrades to 4 intersections on Hawthorne Boulevard at Imperial Highway, 119th, 118th, and 116th Streets.
We ask for people's patience, making sure that people drive carefully around the traffic control, and we hope that everyone sees the improvements that we make.
The $2.3 million Hawthorne Boulevard project will improve pedestrian crossing and will include new traffic signals, poles, striping, and sidewalks. The $4.3 million 120th Street project will include similar upgrades to alleviate congestion to the 105 freeway.
We're investing in all our transportation infrastructure. This will help residents drive smoother, more efficient, and safer in our city.
Money for these projects comes from various funding sources, including Measure R and the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, or MTA, as well as from grants.
I'd like the residents to know that we're working hard. We're looking at all possibilities to fund projects in the city. We're looking at ways to generate revenue in the city to give back to the residents as far as our safe streets, our signals, our parks, and our City Hall customer service.
Both projects are expected to be complete by December 2023. For HCTV, I'm Michelle Mizell.
These road improvements are part of the city's ongoing efforts to make Hawthorne a safer and more beautiful place to live. Several of Hawthorne's police officers were honored at a special luncheon. Reporter Eric J. Dockery has the story.
The South Bay Police and Fire Memorial Foundation hosted its 47th Medal of Valor luncheon.
We're at Torrance for the South Bay Medal of Valor ceremony, which recognizes officers and fire departments for heroic acts, life-saving awards, and sustained effort by the officers and firefighters.
Hawthorne PD has 7 of their officers receiving awards and being honored at the luncheon.
Our officers always do good work every single day that they're out there, but it is very, very nice and humbling at the same time to know that our staff are being recognized by outside entities, and not for traditional law enforcement actions, but for saving the lives of members in our communities that have experienced trauma or some sort of life-threatening event.
Our Hawthorne PD is the best. I believe it's the best in the nation, the best in the South Bay.
All 7 officers did receive the Life Saving Award. This award is given to those who put their lives on the line for members of their city.
I responded to a gunshot victim and he was bleeding out, so I used a tourniquet to save his life, and fortunately he survived.
Me and a couple other officers responded to a call where a young woman had been shot. She's bleeding pretty bad from her leg, and we were able to put on 2 tourniquets and stop the bleeding.
A couple of the officers said they were humbled to be there and get recognized for their services.
It means a lot to me to follow in the footsteps of all these great officers before me, the ones with me now and that'll follow after me. It's just a very honoring award, and that's the whole point of the job, is to save lives and make a difference in people's lives, and it's very rewarding to receive this award.
HPD have had recipients of this award for the last 9 years. For HCTV, this is Eric J. Dockery.
To learn more about the South Bay Police and Fire Memorial Foundation, visit their website at sbpoliceandfire.com. Coming up next on City News, find out why so many jumpers were set up at a nearby park. Also see why some students were covered in color. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The City of Hawthorne held a brand new event at Hawthorne Memorial Park. Jumperfest was a free 4-hour family event that included 8 unique jumpers.
I think it's very exciting because of all the people here. You can make new friends, the jumpers, and I think this is very fun.
I like the jumpers to race my cousin and my friends.
Hosted by Mayor Alex Vargas, carnival games and prizes were also free for all.
Kids could jump, eat some hot dogs, play some carnival games, and just enjoy themselves with their family.
We get to jump and win games.
The Hawthorne Police Officers Association helped sponsor this event by providing free hot dogs, water, and popcorn.
We have passed out about 1,000 hot dogs, and we just ran out of popcorn.
We need more events where we can all come together.
Over 1,000 people showed up for Jumperfest, making this event a huge success.
We want the community to know that we are here for them, whether they are calling us for help or to share moments like this with us, to create memories, and simply to build that gap between the community and us.
I want to thank them very much for sponsoring this, the hot dogs, the jumpers, and being here, serving the food and supporting us.
Many residents say they love the event, and Mayor Vargas hopes to be able to make Jumperfest an annual event. To learn about future events held by the City of Hawthorne, visit the city's website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. The Hawthorne President's Council held its annual K-9 Community Fundraising Dinner. Reporter Eric J. Dockery has the story.
This is the 41st K-9 Fundraising Dinner. The Hawthorne President Council put together to supply the HPD with funds to purchase the dogs that help them in the field.
Well, it is very important for the Hawthorne community because they know the K-9 unit and the Hawthorne PD does an outstanding job every day, every year. So the people come to support the K-9 dinner because it's a supplemented money that goes to the department, so they can be able to purchase a new dog.
The proceeds from the dinner are solely spent on the K-9 unit. It is completely separate from the Hawthorne Police Department budget.
That allows our K-9 unit to get the equipment that we need. Like behind me, you can see some of the equipment that we use, the bite suits, ballistic vests for the dogs, medical care for the dogs because they do get injured sometimes, and also for new dogs themselves.
One of our newest dogs is a bloodhound. He was purchased from last year's fundraiser.
I have a bloodhound. I have the only bloodhound with us, and his purpose is for tracking people.
During the event, the William Hassan Foundation made a donation to the K-9 dinner.
I am a Hawthorne resident. Our business is here in town. William Hassan Foundation supports local charitable events, including the K-9 Foundation. In fact, we made a check for $5,000 a day in support of the activities. We're just thrilled to be able to participate and be part of the Hawthorne community.
Some members of the community said this was a great event and they loved the bomb detection presentation.
It's important because we need to support our city in as many different ways. The
officers grow a bond with their dog. They even bring them home. Officer Cunningham and his dog have been together for 6 years and originally met because of the dinner.
Because it keeps the canine program alive. It allows our community to interact because this dog, in my opinion, belongs to the community. He's out here for them, to serve them, to help them. So they get to meet the dog. They get to hear a little bit about what we do.
The Hawthorne President's Council raised around $15,000 this year. Come out next year to support your canine unit. For HCTV, this is Eric J. Dockery.
For more information or to send in a donation, please call Councilmember Alex Monteiro at 310-686-5464. The Ramona Elementary School PTA held a colorful event for their students. We take you there for the story. Ramona students and their families gathered on their school's playground for the first annual Ramona Color Run fundraiser.
The color run is very fun. You get splattered in paint and everything, and it's just really fun.
This is amazing. It's just like, all of our hard work is paying off here, just seeing the kids running and enjoying.
Hundreds of children turned out to run the course that had many obstacles and colors coming their way.
It was really fun. It was like a fun thing, idea to do for the school. It was so great, and I actually got covered in all the paint. And we got super dirty. It was fun.
The color run was not only fun, but free for all Ramona school students.
It's been night and day preparation, and we just wanted to make it fun for the kids and accessible for them.
Students fundraised for the run by asking for sponsors and donations through an online fundraiser. All the proceeds help the PTA fund school field trips and other events the PTA holds.
They wanted to offer something free for the kids and super fun, so this is a celebration of a fundraiser that the students just finished doing.
The PTA had set a fundraising goal of $15,000, and by the beginning of the race had surpassed it by raising well over $51,000.
It's so cooler because the school feels like we're richer.
PTA committee member Coro Hernandez says the PTA is grateful to all those who donated and hopes to bring the color run back again next year. The Ramona Elementary PTA invites all parents to join them and their events by visiting their Instagram page at Ramona Elementary PTA. When we return, find out why a big screen was up in a local park. The Hawthorne School District will be receiving an enormous grant. Reporter Eric J. Dockery has all the details.
The Hawthorne School District is a recipient for a substantial grant from the California Department of Education.
The total grant for the district is $14.25 million for the implementation of the community schools model, and that'll be given out over a 5-year period.
The grant will be given out in installments, and the Hawthorne School District plans on using these funds on a wide range of items.
We're looking at individual school plans, and they can range from increased health services, could be physical health, could be mental health services, could be more academic tutoring, could be making career connections for parents and looking at adult education. There's a broad range of ways in which the grant can be implemented.
Dr. Markarian said that this is a significant grant, one they are looking forward to putting to work. For HCTV, I'm Eric J. Dockery.
For more information about the grant and future plans for it, please contact the Hawthorne School District at 310-676-2276. The City of Hawthorne and the Hawthorne Police Department hosted Movies in the Park. Reporter Cedric Walton has more.
We're at Memorial Park, and the City of Hawthorne is bringing the movie theater to the parks this summer. We got games, food trucks, and the latest films that the whole family can enjoy.
Tonight is the first night of our 2023 Movies in the Park.
The family event kicked off in the evening with food trucks, games, and bouncers and much more before the special showing at sunset.
It's good to see the kids and the moms and dad out enjoying the events that we're putting on. They're free movies. We have jumpers, we have the food truck behind us, funnel cake. It's just a good time for kids to come out and enjoy the movie and parents to kind of unwind and do family outings.
This first of 5 screenings this summer was Minions: The Rise of Gru.
It's better than a movie theater because all the kids can interrupt and no one is bothered by it. Free popcorn, which you don't get that in a movie theater. You can't beat the bounce houses and the park structure. It's fun.
I think my favorite thing to do was, probably go to the apparatus and play tag.
Movies in the Park have been held in Hawthorne for 2 years now and are meant to bring the community together for good family fun.
It's just a good environment for the kids and, like, again, with the families coming out and doing family events.
Every time we come here, we have a really fun time. The boys are either watching the movie or they lose focus and they just go play in the park, and the parents get to hang out and talk, so it's a great experience.
Movies in the Park is a fantastic opportunity for families to come out, just hang out in the park, watch a movie, have some fun. Out under the stars. It's a little cloudy right now, but it's just a perfect opportunity to do something for free, interact with your community, maybe meet some of your neighbors you didn't know before.
For those who missed this movie, your next opportunity will be on June 23rd at Holly Park. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Cedric Weldon.
For more information on this event and the movies that will be playing this summer, go to the Community Services tab on the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. The Hawthorne Animal Control hosted their rabies clinic at Hawthorne City Hall. Here's Eric J. Dockery with the story.
This annual event that has gone on for over 20 years helps the community and their best friends.
Annual rabies clinic that we hold every June. We do low-cost shots and we do low-cost microchipping, which is a permanent identification on the pets.
They served over 100 dogs, both big and small, and even a couple cats. Plus 40 dogs were also microchipped.
For cats also, for the dogs, mostly because cats usually they freak out when they come over here. It's not the most easiest way to handle them. But there are some cats here too.
Both procedures were fairly quick. Around 5 to 10 minutes for both.
Yes, everything was very easy. Got in line. I came a little earlier. I was going to start at 11, but I came just a little early, about 10:30. Stood in line. I was the second one in line, and filled out paperwork while we were in line, and then gradually came to each of the desks, paid my money, and then from there went to the doctor. Had the doctor do the shot for her with the Bordetella. Then came over, paid for the microchipped, and very easy, very organized.
Residents said they found out about this event through advertisement and social media.
Actually through the Nextdoor app, which was good because he needed one vaccine that I was ready to take him to.
A few residents said it was a great turnout and they plan to come back next year. For HCTV, I'm Eric J. Dockery.
The city will continue to host this event on an annual basis. For more information, call 310-349-2948. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these featured city news stories. We'll take you to the 2023 Juneteenth celebration, plus see why HPD hosted Sidewalk CPR, and find out all about Dodger Day. Well, that does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Color Run. See you next time.